welcome to my channel. My name's Kendall and I'm going to be chatting to you today about how to grow the lovely sweet peas. So why sweet peas? Well, for a start you can't buy them in the shops, so that's one good thing. The next thing is they're just so stunning. I mean, look at those colours, this one especially, the marbled one. I defy you to find anything as beautiful as that in a florist or in a supermarket. Also, the smell is just amazing. If you've ever grown them or ever walked past somebody's garden, they've got them growing, it's just absolutely stunning. So why not bring a little bit of that beauty and scent into your life? And also they're really good as gifts. So if you're going around someone's for dinner or a barbecue at someone's house, like how nice and easy is it to, cut a nice bunch of sweet peas, take them with you. It's given you joy while you've grown them, and then I can guarantee that the person you're giving them to will absolutely adore that as a gift because you've taken the time to grow them for them. Okay, so what equipment are you going to need? Well, first of all, something to plant your seeds in. So I have got these root trainers which actually open out, so once the plant's grown you can just hoik them out, which is great, but just fill them with some compost and then you can just slot them into here, which holds them upright, and then you can plant your seeds straight in. Obviously there's a cost associated with that, but a bit of a hack that I've invented is to use some loo rolls. So literally just normal loo rolls, and then this actually is the base of a strawberry punnet that I bought from the supermarket. Fits 9 in, which is really nice. And yeah, so that's that. So if you don't want to spend any money, go for this option. Next one is some plant markers. So I've just got a huge pack of these. I'm going to try and use them down because they're not very eco, being plastic and all. But again, another free hack if the kids enjoy a lolly. Save their lolly sticks and then use those. Obviously your seeds, I've got a little selection here. I actually got these in the bargain basement at the end of the autumn, so I think they cost me 50p a pack. So again, pretty inexpensive. You're going to need either a patch of ground or a pot to plant everything in. I've put some roof tiles in here for a bit of drainage, just so that the hole doesn't, because there's quite a big hole in the bottom, I don't want it to get clogged up with soil, so put that in. And then you're going to need some garden canes as well, because sweet peas are climbers, they like to climb up things, and some string so you can secure them at the top to make your kind of wigwam shape. You're also going to need some compost. I've just got a bucket full there. For planting out I will add some manure in there, and also some water storing crystals just to sort of save on the watering a little bit. Obviously some water, and of course all plants need the sunshine, which luckily is free. So first things first is to fill all either your root trainer or your loo rolls with compost. So the easiest way I've found is just to dig that in like so, top up over the bucket so it doesn't get too much mess. And then because my soil is quite damp, I actually watered it before I started. You can just slot it in and then you've got your little set. So the next stage is to plant your seeds. So I like to put the plant label in before I start, just so I know where I'm at. I've already planted these ones, so I'm going to plant these 3 tubes here, and I'm going to put 2 seeds in per tube, in the hope that at least one of them germinates. So what I'm going to do is poke them down 1/2 centimetre. It's literally that easy. And then just cover them over with a bit of soil. And then just continue on to the next ones. Okay, so all planted, all I'm going to do is just water. And then sweet peas actually don't, around this time of year, sort of April, May time, they don't need to be inside. So I'm just going to put them in a sunny-ish spot of the garden. The trick is going to be to keep them moist over the next sort of 2 to 3 weeks. And then you should have little seedlings appear, which is my favourite part actually. So once your sweet peas start to shoot, once they've grown 2 sets of leaves, so one set at the bottom there and this set, what you want to do is you want to pinch out the growing tip, so literally just above it. So I actually did these probably about a month or so ago, and you can see they've branched into much bushier plants, which is what you're going for, because then you'll get more flowers, and they've got really nice long growth now. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to plant these out now. So once all risk of frost has passed, you can begin to harden off your seedlings if you've grown them inside. Basically that just means to bring them out in the daytime when the temperatures are a bit warmer and put them back in at night. You probably need to do that for maybe like a week. Don't panic too much if you forget about them overnight. I've done that plenty of times and they seem to survive, as long as you'd be really unlucky to get a really hard frost. If you, however, have planted them like we have today and we're going to leave them outside, then you don't need to worry about hardening off because they'll be used to the outside temperatures already. It all depends when you're planting, really. The other thing to mention about planting out is slugs. So slugs like a nice sweet pea. I'm going to do a separate video on slug prevention measures, which hopefully will help you, but you've got a couple of weeks till your sweet peas will start sprouting anyway. So all I've done here is mix up some of the compost with a bit of organic manure, because sweet peas really like those. It really helps them to get a good head start and get some lovely flowers on them. And I've also mixed in some water retaining crystals, just because I'm growing in a pot, it just helps. So I did that a couple of hours ago. It's best to leave it to sit for a couple of hours before you put your plants in. And now I'm going to construct my wigwam. So all I've done is place my canes sort of evenly spaced throughout, and I've brought them together at the top, and I've just tied some string round. It doesn't look particularly attractive, but before long your sweet peas will be up there covering it anyway. So I have just looped around each individual stake as I've gone, and then wound round and tied in a knot. I've tied it just above this little nubbin as well, so in the hope that that won't slide down too much. And I'm going to be leaving my sweet peas here against the fence, because once they get quite heavy, the canes might want something to lean on. So now I'm going to show you how to plant out. So one way of knowing when your plants are ready is if the roots have come out the bottom of your root trainer or your toilet roll. These ones have been ready for a while, but I just haven't had a chance to getting them in the ground. You know what it's like. So with the root trainers, I'm literally just going to peel those open, and you can see all those lovely roots inside. The pinching out also helps them to develop a really good root system as well. So I'm just going to choose that one there. I'm just going to make a hole either side of the post. And then I'm literally just going to grab that and post it in. I'm going to firm it down really, really well. Cover it back over. And then do the same on the other side. I'm planting three varieties in total, for the two root systems apart, to make sure they've still kept some nice roots like that. Just pop those in, and again. So now I've planted my two sweet peas, what I'm going to do is tie them in. So these tendrils will eventually themselves wrap around and climb up, but I'm just going to give them a bit of a helping hand. So I'm literally just going to hold them against the cane, and I'm not going to do it too tight. I'm just going to tie a bit of garden twine. Eventually you'll be able to remove these because they don't look particularly attractive. That one I'm just going to hold up the top there as well. And they should continue to just scramble up of their own accord, and then you can remove the green twine. So there you have it, your sweet peas all planted. Now they will scramble up those poles really, really quickly right to the top. So what you want to do is tie them in, so as they grow, just make sure they're tied into the canes like I showed you with the twine. And hopefully you'll have some flowers very soon. So that was a really quick video on how to plant and grow sweet peas. I'll do another video in a couple of weeks once they start to flower on how to cut and condition them and arrange them, either to give as gifts to people or to have in your home. If you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of where that came from, then please subscribe to the channel. Any suggestions on plant types or flower types that you're interested in, please leave them in the comments and I will see what I can do.